श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयम् शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यं वन्दे भगवन्तौ ईश्वर व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ब्रह्माणस्तन्निवर्तकः गुरुरित्यभिधीयते सदाशिवः समारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् सहना भवतु सहनौ पुनक्तु सह वीर्यकरवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ अध्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रुत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं सर्वं माहं ब्रह्म अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्ति We have seen there are four Vedas. In these four Vedas, total 1180 Upanishads were there. Among 1180 Upanishads, now only 120 Upanishads are available. And even among these Upanishads, Shankaracharya has written only commentary of 10 Upanishads. And the reason is Brahma Sutra is written by Vedvyasa, and Vedvyasa has selected only 10 Upanishads. And from Brahma Sutra, Shankaracharya has taken this 10 Upanishad and has written the Bhashya. So this 10 Upanishad and this Chandogya Upanishad are belongs to a Samaveda. So this Apyayantu Mamangani is a prayer, is a Shakti Patha for Samaveda. So Purnamada Purnamida, if you are chanting, it belongs to Shukla Yajurveda, Shakti Patha. More than many 10 Shakti Pathas are available, they're different. And this very favorite of Sahanam Dhatu is from Krishna Yajurveda. But this we have to study before going in Upanishad Shakti Patha. We have seen some part of the Shakti Patha. So suppose three things have been asked from this Shakti Patha. This is a prayer of student Ishwar. So each student is asking three types of things. One, student needs a physical health. So this line is for physical health. So Apyayantu Mamangani. Audio is very little. So if I remove this, they will hear. So why? I'm tired without mic. I cannot speak without mic. Huh? Leelaji. Huh? Maybe, yeah. So three things have been asked. First thing, the student is asking physical health. What is the name? So mama gani balamapyayantu. So my own limbs may have get strength. Which are the limbs? We have seen this vak is the representative of all five karmendriyas. This prana is the representative of pancha prana. Chakshu Shrodra, both are representative of five sense. So the student is asking, let me have strength in all indriyas plus my pranas. And second thing student is asking is Shraddha. So we have seen Sarva Brahma Upanishad. So meaning of Upanishad is something belongs to Upanishad. Like we say, Sita, another name is Vaidehi. So why her name is Vaidehi? Because she belongs to Videhanagar. That's why it's Vaidehi. Janaka's daughter Janaki, same way which is belongs to Upanishad, is called Upanishad. So Brahma, Upanishad. So everything is nothing but Brahma. From where I will get this idea? So he says Upanishad. This is I have heard the name of Brahma is Upanishad, but I have Shraddha. Whatever given in the Shastra is truth only. Right now, I need that contentment so I can study this Shastra. This type of disposition of mind is called Shraddha. That we have seen. Then another line goes, Ma Aham Brahma Nirakurya. Aham Brahma Ma Nirakurya. Should not negate Brahma. So how can we negate Brahma? So we have seen generally what is available in front of five sense organs. Then only we say these are the truth. If we can perceive something through five sense organ, it is only truth. But Ishvara cannot be perceived through five sense organ. And we may start thinking, if Ishvara is not, I cannot see Ishvara. If I cannot touch Ishvara, then it is not available. Ishvara is not available. This thinking is called Aham Brahma Nirakurya. So I have negated Brahma. I'm not ready to accept Brahma. That we have seen. And second thing, I should not negate Brahman at the same time. Brahman should not negate the meaning of Brahman we have seen. If Brahman with all gunas are called Ishvara, if Brahman without any guna called Nirguna, or Ishvara, Nirguna Ishvara, we never say Nirguna Ishvara, it's called Nirguna Brahman. Same way, Ishvara can also negate us. Brahma Brahma Nirakuya. The meaning is Brahma should also not negate. So first Ma, the meaning is me. Another meaning of Ma is not. So Brahma, Ma, na Nirakar. So Ishvara should not negate it. And how can Ishvara negate? Generally, we negate Ishvara. But how can Ishvara negate us? So it is given in Bhashya that Ishvara did not give me again this samsara. I don't like to come in this samsara. Sansare ma patayat. I should not again fall down inside the samsara. If we come into samsara, means Ishvara has given one push in samsara. That we have seen. Anirakaranam astu. Anirakaranam me astu. That is called repetition. Twice. And whenever repetition is there, we even small child we should say, don't it means there is some emphasis is there. Same when there is we say it is a two type. Nirakaranam astu or nirakaranam me astu means we should not negate each other. We should have mutual understanding. But repetition means it is some emphasis. We should be careful, otherwise we can negate the issue. That's why it is a repetition. And last one is Upanishads Dharmaha Temai Sant. Tat Atmani Nirateya Upanishads Dharma Temai Sant. So what is the meaning of Atmani? The meaning of Atmani means here which is in myself. Atmani means in myself. And who is me? If somebody asks, so I am Nirata. Nirata means I'm totally engrossed with the God or in the God. This is a seventh case, so we can say I'm totally engrossed in the Lord. I am studious, I am sincere or serious seeker. This is called Nirata. And for me, I'm very much interested Upanishads Dharma. And we have seen what is the meaning of Dharma, Sadhana, Chatushtaya, Sampatti. So Viveka Vairagya, Shamadana, Vedanteshu Pramashita. This all Viveka that we have seen the meaning. Viveka means we should know what is the permanent, what is the temporary, what is the sentient, what is the inert. This difference, if we know, it is called Viveka. If we know this body is really speaking Jara, then we never give too much love towards body. But if we love this body, means we have all the way like this. So Viveka means we should know the difference between two. And if we know, then we definitely give the priority of spiritual person. So it is called Viveka. Vairagya, we can say, if when they are very young, then they used to eat 5 pebbles, you know. So we used to play with these 5 pebbles. And if right now it gives to us, we can play, we can enjoy, but we know the value of these 5 things. It is not that much valuable. Same way, a person starts thinking this whole jagat, this whole world is not permanent. It is immortal, and it is immortal. Then immortal thing cannot give 100% for permanent happiness, and then it cannot give me permanent happiness, then I should not go after that. This understanding is called Vairagya. So Vairagya is not running away from the samsara, but the meaning of Vairagya is we should understand the value of the each and every object of samsara. This is called Vairagya. And last, we have to say Shamadama. Shamadama that I have written. Shamadama Uparama Titiksha Shraddha Samadhana. There are 6 types of Shamadhyam. And really speaking, these are called discipline. In English, discipline, in Sanskritam also is called Shistha. Shamaha, the meaning, we should a master of our mind. It's called Shamaha. Right. So Shamaha means that we should be the master of mind. Dhammaha means we should be the master of our organs, sense organs. Uparamaha means in, in the beginning we have to be careful. Even when we are learning driving, at that time we should tightly hold the steering. We cannot able to see both sides. At that time, because we are learning, but after we are master of driving, we can see also, we can see both the side. It's called driving is becomes normal. Same way, when Shamadhamani becomes normal, need not to practice, it is called Uparama. The third one is called Uparama. This Shamadhamani is becomes normal. Then we have this Shraddha that we have seen in previous Shraddha, Titiksha. The meaning of Titiksha is endurance power. Sahanam sarva dukhanam pratikar bhagam chinta vila parahita sa Titiksha nigadyate. Whatever happens in our life, if we accept without murmuring, we have to face something either without murmuring, without complaining, or with complaint. But if we accept whatever happened in our life without any complaining, is motivation. So these all are the frame of mind. We can prepare our mind like this. The Shamaha, Damaha, Karamaha, Shraddha, Diksha. And last one is called Samadhan. This is not Gujarati Samadhanam or even Hindi Samadhan. So in Hindi Samadhanam, two people are fighting here taken some Samadhan. But here the meaning of Samadhanam is called Chittasya Ekagrata. The concentration of mind is called Samadhan. So if we have more and more concentration, it's called Samadhan. We can't go in detail. We can take class of Samadhana, but Samadhana is Chittasya Ekagrata, the concentration of mind. If mind doesn't have Shama, mind will go out. If we are not master of our Indriya, again this Indriya will take minds out. So Samadhana means 100% Shamaha, Damaha, then we can have concentration. And this last one is called mumuksha. Mumuksha, the meaning is mokto icha, desire of liberation. It's called mumuksha. So there are many people, if we ask what you want, they say moksha. I need moksha. But if we ask, what is your definition of moksha? If people say, if I go to Vaikuntha, if I go to some Svarga, then I will be get liberated. Many people. If Swaminarayan was there, they say, if you go to Akshata, you will be liberated. If Kailas means Shiva, follow Shiva, they say if we go to Kailas Dham, then we are liberated. But we can't say Kailas Dham permanent. We have to come back. So they don't know the definition of moksha. So really speaking, the definition of moksha means one should have permanent happiness, cheerfulness of mind for all the time are called moksha. And if we are doing some punya and if we are encashing our punya, then this punya will be exhausted. And again, Papa will come and we are in pain. So, what is the moksha? The moksha is permanent happiness. Then we have to think where would be the permanent happiness? Then same Shastra says permanent happiness is nothing else but you are the source of permanent happiness. You are the happiness. You are not permanent consciousness. You are the happiness. Then we have to think, we have to try to find out how can be I a permanent happiness. Then this mumuksha is converted into jignasa. And this jignasa will give you moksha. Mumuksha, this is the first step while jignasa will give you a moksha. Because we are trying to know with ourselves, Gnatu. So more and more we try to know how can be a permanent happiness, then Shastra will tell you, you are not moving, you are not mind, you are all pervading consciousness. So by knowing this, we have permanent happiness. This is called moksha. And we can have moksha while living only, not after death. And when while living we have moksha, it is called Jivan Mukta. That's why we are using the word Jivan Mukta. To whom we can call Jivan Mukta, so while living only, one who has no and all pervading consciousness is called Jivan Mukta. And after death, same person is called Videha. Videha. And this is not working properly, so I cannot able to. But Videha, I cannot able to write. Videha. So this speaker in this prayer is asking this all dharma sadhan chatushtaya sampatti Temai Santu, Temai Santu. This all sadhan chatushtaya sampatti, let it in me. Tem is those dharmaha, Vai is in me, Santu, let it be. So let it be sadhan chatushtaya sampatti in me. So I should endow with all sadhan chatushtaya sampatti. This is also repetition. So repetition is two things. If it is the end of, so one is indication, is now Videha, right? Now it is working. So this is called Videha Mukti, what she was asked. So indicating the end of the mantra. When we say Temai Santu, immediately Shanti Shanti Shanti. Means indicating it is the end of the chapter, because in those days there is no text available in front of us. So how can student knows this mantra is about to over. When repetition comes, the student knows now this will over. So first is indication of this is the end of mantra. And second thing, what I have told, emphasis. This is very much necessary. If people is highly educated, if highly intellectual, but if person doesn't have this sadhana chatushtaya sampati, nothing will stay. That's why they mention. That's why other artha, our theme is repetition. It is for the respect of sadhana chatushtaya sampati. Hey my son, too. Hey my son. And every time after Shanti Patha, we chant 3 times Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. First Shanti, the prayer for our physical body. So while studying, my physical should be okay. So not only physical body, my both physical body as well as my mind also healthy. That's why it's called Shanti. This is called Adhyatmik Shanti. Technical word is Adhyatmik Shanti. Here I cannot able to that. If we are okay, our physical and mind is okay, but surrounding us, our family member are okay, or where we are living somewhere all the time, this teeny noise, then we cannot study properly. So second Shanti is my surrounding place should be also healthy. There should be no problem from surrounding. You know, many times people are interested to listen Shastra, but family members say, why should you go? There is you are wasting the time. Then there is some obstacle from the other side. This is second Shanti is I should not have any problem from surrounding, maybe family people, maybe any. So this is called Adi Bhautik. Now I'm able to write the first is called Adhyatmika, Adhyatmik Shanti. Second one is called Adi Bhautika. So if we are here, no surrounding disturbance, we can study peacefully. It is called we should not have any problem from surrounding. And Adhyatmik is health is even surrounding is good, but sometimes nature's calamities, sometimes too much rain, tsunami, earthquake may come. So third Shanti is even I should not want, I don't want any type of problem from nature. This is called Adi Daivik. So I don't want any type of obstacles from all three layers, from my side, from surrounding side, and even from nature side. This is called Devika. Okay, it is not. So in this manner, we have completed Shanti Patha, and now we have to enter in Kenopanisad proper. So let me change first this. This is the first mantra of Kena Upanishad. Om. You chant after me. Om. Keneshitam. Padati Preshitam. Manaka. Kena Pranaka. Prathama. Priti. Keneshita. वाचमिमां वदन्ति चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् कौदेवो युनक्ति. So before seeing this mantra, there are frequent some questions. Why we should study Upanishad from teacher? Why Guru is necessary? Why we cannot study independently? So there are so significance of to study Upanishad from teacher. So this Shastra says one should study Vidya, means self-knowledge from Guru or Acharya. And so if we cannot understand, if somebody, that's why I have written, if person study Upanishad independently is considered highly risky. And why it considered highly risky? Because if won't understand, then there is a no problem. But if we misunderstand, and generally people always misunderstand, then it creates a big problem. Even there are great rishis, that's why I have this all learned seeker like Narada. He went to Sankara. Even Shaunaka is a great rishi. He went to Angiras. So even this great rishi never studied Upanishad independently. And why? So even at that time I have mentioned each and every person has their own frame of mind. They think what they are knowing is the only ultimate. And with this frame of mind, if they study Upanishad, they always misunderstand. They cannot understand. So what should they do? So they have to go from teacher, and this teacher is not apne aap teacher. Nowadays there are many teachers becomes apne aap, but the teacher who was a student in previous time, that student is now teacher is only can teach Upanishad. Shankara says, I think in Mandukya Mundaka, he has given one line, even Panditaha api swatantrena abhyasam vakuya. Even you are a scholar in Sanskrit, but still you should not study Upanishad. This is the rule. And generally, I have written all Upanishads are in dialogue form. Somebody has raised the question, gives the answer. And why even Gita, if you check, Gita is also a dialogue form. So why these scriptures are presented in dialogue form? So this is the reason. If book is available with long, long paragraphs, who will read it? Nobody. There are some people who think we are very scholar. I think but some common people, people in general, they never study. If is a time of somebody is asked question and there is a reply, then for people is more convenient. That's why Sukha Artha Pratibodhanartha Upanishads are in dialogue. We can understand the meaning of mantra easily. Sukhartha means easily, comfortably. We can understand the meaning. That's why all scriptures are available in dialogue. All 10 Upanishads are available in dialogue. And every Upanishad students learns from his or her. And why? So I have written here, Guru was a disciple once upon a time, and he or she has studied from his or her, and This is parampara prapti. Then only, even right now, what we are studying. So this is I have put it to show us what daily we are changing. Sadashiva Samarambha, Shankaracharya Madhyama, Asmad Acharya Paryanta, Vande Guru Parampara. So main thing is Vande. Vande means I am doing celebration. If somebody asks, you are doing salutation to whom? He says, Guru Parampara, the tradition, the lineage of Guru. To this tradition, to this lineage, I am doing salutation. If we can ask, this tradition has begun from where? So this is the answer. Sada Shiva Samarambha. This tradition has been begun from Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva's disciple were this Sankagi Rishi was sitting here in the Dakshinamurti's feet. So this Sankari Rishis are their Shishya. This Sankari must have their own students. They have their own students. So in this parampara, Shankaracharya ji has taught Sankari Rishi. Sankari Rishi has must have taught their own disciples. These disciples becomes Guru. They have taught this. So this parampara, the middle link of this lineage is Shankaracharya of this teaching tradition. Which one is the middle link? Is the Shankaracharya Madhyama. And what Shankaracharya has done, what are the blessings from Shankaracharya medium? What is he has written? Everything is written for. Before this, nobody has tried to write in detail each and every meaning of mantra, but Shankaracharya has written, and same Shankaracharya has taught to his four students, Sureshwaracharya, Totapacharya, Padmacharya, everyone, and they have their own students. And last one is Aswada Acharya. So this lineage of Guru starts from Shiva. It is a middle link is Shankaracharya, Asmadacharya Paryanta. It is the now it is up to the our teachers Paryanta means it is right now up to the my teachers. I'm saluting this whole tradition. This is the meaning of Sadashiva Samarambha. In another, we are doing every day. So I think I can give the meaning. We should not change, mechanically. We should know the meaning. So Bukarastandakaro way, Bukarastandivantaka, Antakara nirutitva, iti avidhiyate. So Guru, iti avidhiyate. So this is called the Guru. Avidhiyate means is called. And Guru, this is called Guru. Then we can ask to whom we can call Guru. Then say in Guru, there are two syllables. One is Gu and another is Ru. So what is the meaning of Gu? This is Bukara among Guru. First, what is Bukara? It representative of what? So Andakara. So here the Andakara means ignorance. Whenever ignorance is there, we say, I think ignorance is a darkness. So Andakara is actually darkness, but darkness is giving the meaning of ignorance. So Bukara, Andakara, this Bukara is the representative of Agnana. Tamas, even in Sanskrit, it called Tamas. And there is another syllable in Gu is Ru. So what is the function of Ru? In Gu, he says Rukara. This Rukara, Tat Nivartaka. This Rukara, remove this Artaka. This Rukara is removed Agnana. That's why Agnana Nirodhitva, one who is removed ignorance in the form of darkness, that person is called Guru. The meaning of Guru, who is equal to darkness, is equal to ignorance, and Ru is equal to the remover of darkness. And one who has removed darkness from whose life, called Guru. So this Guru Shishya Parampara is anadi. It doesn't have any beginning. Like, son child, even children and father parampara doesn't have any end. We know only in seven generation. Before people know seven generation, my father, grandfather, grandfather, and only. But at that time, the old people know the seventh generation. But if we ask what is your 10th generation, nobody knows. But our body is here available, then must be four fathers are there. Otherwise, father, son, their son becomes father, again he is son, this son becomes father, again son. This whole lineage we are available. So we are available in fruits. Our forefathers are there. And our forefathers really speaking are not working. Even this group they say it's not working. You have one or the rishis or our forefathers. Same way, this teaching is effective right now. All we are learning here in this teaching is effective means this teaching tradition must have started from the beginning. Like this son and father lineage is anadi, same way this great teaching is effective. That's why this teaching tradition is also anadi. It doesn't have any beginning. Adi is equal to beginning. Anadi means which doesn't have beginning. And there are many shishyas are available, Guru Shishya. In same Upanishad, so I have mentioned Shaunak Angirasa, Guru and Shishya in Upanishad. Yamadharma Raja Nachiketa, our Shishya in Upanishad. Sanakadi Narada, Guru Shishya in Chandogya Upanishad. Yagyavalkya Maitri, husband wife, is a Guru Shishya from Dhruvaranya. These are only sample. All Upanishad is full of Guru Shishya in dialogue. I have written here, each and every Upanishad has some meaning. While Kathopanishad is called Kathopanishad, while Prashna Upanishad is called Prashna, even why this Aitareya Upanishad is called Aitareya. So Kathopanishad, we don't to go in detail, but in Aitareya Upanishad, Bhagat's name was Itara. The son of Itara lady is a Rishi's name is Aitareya. And this Rishi has said mantras of Aitareya Upanishad. That's why all mantras are called Aitareya Upanishad. So same with each and every, same way why we are calling Kena Upanishad. Our Upanishad which we are going to study, the name is Kena Upanishad. Then why is called Kena Upanishad? So I have written the first you have chanted Kene Shitam Patati Preshitam Maya. The first word of Kena Upanishad starts from where? Kena. Kene Shitam is a Kena plus Ishitam. So first letter of Upanishad started with Kena. That's why the name of this Upanishad is Kena Upanishad. And this Upanishad is also in form of dialogue. But before going to that, in this Kena Upanishad, there are 4 chapters. Like we say in Gita, 18 chapters. But here the chapters are called Prathama Khandaha, Dvitiya Khandaha, Tritiya Khandaha, Chaturtha Khandaha. In each Khanda, I have written first Prathama Khanda has 8 mantra, second is 5 mantra, third is 12, and fourth is that here in this Upanishad also, some student has gone to one teacher, and these students have the ask the question, Keneshitam Padadikreshitam. But this student is much more advanced student. And why this student is advanced? So I would like to share yesterday's chart, what I was telling in I think fourth chapter of Gita. But this is the creation, how this world is created. This is the chart of this. So this is the Maya. This Maya is belongs to Brahma. From this Maya, Pancha Mahabhuta, five elements. And these all five elements are Sukshma, subtle form. And we know Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jala, and Prithvi. If Maya is Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, we know Maya, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, they are very famous. So this Akasha has also Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, same Vayu, same Agni, same Jala, and Prithvi. All five are made up of Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. So now Shastra says, from the Sattva aspect of all five elements, five sense organs are born. That's why Shrotra, Tvak, Chakshu, Rasana, Grana. So this all, and from Rajas part of all five elements, organs of actions are born. So this Vak, this Pani, this Pada, this Buddha, this Pasta. These five are born out of the Rajas aspect of Akash, Vayu, Jana. Collectively, why I am showing because of this question. Collectively, this sattva amsha, antahkaran chatushtaya is born. And from Rajas aspect, collectively, all Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, and they born Pancha Prana. And from Tamas, this all Panchikarana. In short, these all are inert or sentient. Our five sense organs are inert or sentient. Is Jada or Chetan? All are Jada. Because these all are Jada. Our five senses are also Jada. So having kept this in mind, our student has raised the question in front of Ganesh. That's why this advanced student knows our physical body is made up of matter. When we will die. So if grihastha are there, they will burn in this world. And if some sannyasi is there, they will throw in the earth. Either they will give the samadhi inside the earth. So this element will be one become the this Prithvi element. So we know our physical body is matter. Matter is equal to inert, is a jada. Science says our body is full of chemicals. And we say our body is made up of five elements. This only is a difference. Both are. And I have just written, how can we prove our body is made up of five elements? So I have written, water gives the shape of our. There are 98% of water inside this body. On and off, we say dehydration takes place. Dehydration. This body is water is there. Our temperature, normal temperature is 98 or 98.5, means Agni Tattva is there. We are taking breathing. So it's a prana. Air is there. Everywhere in stomach is a space. In our all blood vessels is a space. Otherwise, how this can be digested? How can this blood can move? So everywhere space is there. Even Puja Swamiji says, not I have clearly, but Puja Swamiji says, there are the people, they have space in their brain also. We say sometimes, no, Gujarat, in College College, nothing goes. Same we say, there is a space inside the brain, nothing goes inside. So space is available in our body. In same way, our body is made up of this. So we know our gross body is made up of matter or Panchamaha. We know everything. We are smart people, advanced people. Same way, even we know our subtle body, Sukshma Sharira is called subtle body, is also made up of five elements only. So this Akashvai, this Rajatamashai is four. That's why I have written five sense organ, five organs of action, Pancha Prana, in four, one Buddhi Chit Ahankar, made a subtle body. So these are inert or sentient. Question. In even medicine, we take is helpful to subtle body. If person is in depression, doctor gives the tablet. And if tablet is effective, means tablet is jadam effective on jadam. So our mind is also sentient. So this is effective in our mind. So means our mind and everything is nothing but only inert is also better. But still it's look like a lie. Why? This is the question why. So logically, this last is logically our BMS, this body, mind, sense complex are nothing but inert. Now I have written something. We know the taste of milk. We know the normal taste of milk. If somebody gives sweet milk, then immediately we can find out, oh, sweet is added. This is not original milk taste. Same way, if we know the taste of water, but if somebody gives salty water, immediately we say, oh, something is added. And third thing I will here mention, we have tubelight of bulb. When we are switched off, they doesn't work. But still it is a illuminating the light. The meaning is if bulb doesn't have illumination power, but still it can be illuminated, there is something, another principle is there, is the head of this. Bulb can be lighted. Same way we know this body is Jada, inside is Jada, still we know this is a lie. There is some different principle is available in this body. In the presence of this principle, this body is life. Then what is the name of that principle is asked by student in first question. So that's why I have written. Same way the student knows gross and subtle body are inert, but still both subtle body seems like everything is like, then both are blessed by some invisible principle, and because of which they behave as a sentient. So this, what is the name of that sentient that our student would like to ask? And this is the question the student has raised. Kene shitam patati. Kenam is by whom? Ishitam is desired. Preshitam is prompted. But the detail of this from tomorrow we will start. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Vishnu Vishnu Devi Hari Om Shri Guru Yoga Hari Om